Alright guys, feel free to pause the video if you need to. This is just a quick way for you to get the list before we go into it. Just to help you guys out. Okay, here's the supporters. Like I said, feel free to pause it and just kind of jot these down. Okay, here's the trainers and such. Okay, now let's get into the video. My bad, forgot the energy. 8 metal, 4 DC. Hey, what is up guys? Epic Pokemon TCG here. Kind of going back to an old school way of doing deck profiles, mostly because of the fact that I don't have the cards on Pokemon TCG Online to do this deck, so I figured I'd kind of do an old school version. And today's deck is going to be a Bronzong or Metal, just whatever you want to call it, deck profile. So, starting it off guys, I'm going to kind of go over the, I guess, like the Metal attackers or whatever. So we're going to run 2 Dialga EX. It has a pretty good card here. Chrono Wind does 60 damage, and the defending Pokemon's a Pokemon EX, can't attack during your next turn, so that's pretty good. Has a high retreat cost or something like that. You can Chrono Wind, soften it up a little bit, and it can attack. Then it has the second attack, which is going to be the one you're kind of focusing on getting majority of the time. That's going to be Full Metal Impact. It has it does 150 base damage, and then you discard 2 Metal Energy attached to Dialga. And along with that, we're going to run 2 Aegislash. Aegislash has this amazing body called Mighty Shield, or body, has this ability called Mighty Shield. And what that does is basically any Pokemon that has special energy attached to it really can't do anything to Aegislash, so it's pretty much safe. And then it has a Slash Blast that does 40, and then it does 20 more damage for each metal energy attached to it. So pretty much if you get 3 metals on this Pokemon, you're essentially 2-shotting stuff. Now, you notice 3 energy, 4 energy, 3 energy. How in the world are you going to be able to get this thing set up? And pretty much it's going to be with Bronzong here. We do run a 4/4 Bronzong. Kind of probably need to put the Bronzor out. No, she doing. Alright, there we go. So we have a 4/4 Bronzong. Has a Metal Link's ability. It's basically just like Electric's Dynamotor ability, except you get to use Metal Energy to attach instead of Electric Energy. And so that's pretty good there. Pretty much you're going to essentially be using Metal Links and everything. And it can only attach to bench Pokemon. So that's why we're going to run a Keldeo. And there also is Float Stones in this deck. But pretty much essentially the idea of the deck is to, like if you're attacking with Dialga, is to use Full Metal Impact, discard 2 energy, and then next turn you can just rush in Metal Links and then just retreat out. So pretty good. Along with Keldeo, we do run 2 Seismitoads. Seismitoad's really good in here. Mostly if your opponent actually is running something that does have fire type, like Flareon for instance. Flareon's definitely a big threat for the deck. You can just slap down a Seismitoad and kind of put those fire type Pokemon in their place. Along with Keldeo, you actually can attack with Keldeo too. It's pretty good there. And also another attacker we have in here is Mewtwo. For X-Ball, Mewtwo is really good because, you know, it takes colorless energy to attack someone. It's pretty good to include one. You can just have something in there that can hit for a decent amount of damage for just a couple Metal Links. And for some extra consistency, we're going to run a Shaman. If you don't have Shaman, you can run Jirachi or something else like that. I just decided to put a Shaman in here. So that's pretty much it for the Pokemon. And in case you guys are wondering about the rarity of my stuff, this is a second backup deck I have built. All my rare stuff is right here. So, starting off supporters and everything, we have 4 Juniper, pretty standard. We have 4 N, again, pretty standard. 2 Lysander, yes I do have another full art. And we have 1 Chorus. Your bench can get pretty big with this deck because you're going to have Metal Link stuff like your Bronzongs, and you're going to have Keldeo and such. And so, the Chorus is pretty good in here. And AZ is really good in this deck because you can pick up one of your EXs and you have to discard basically everything attached to it, but that's not really that bad because of course you can just Metal Links it right back. So nothing too crucial there, nothing bad about that. It's a really good way to pick up your damaged EXs, really cool. Or if you have a Shaman and you know you just have an AZ in your hand, you can pick it up and Shaman, just something like that. So on to the trainers. For Ultra Ball, Ultra Ball is really good for searching out stuff, thinning out your hand for Shaman of course, putting Metal Energy into the discard pile. So Ultra Ball has many uses in this deck. Pretty good there. We are also going to run 3 VS Seeker. I apologize, I was too lazy just to swap out the sleeve because I am proxying Psychic Energy here for the VS Seeker. But I will be getting my VS Seekers back on the link, so I'm borrowing one. But yeah, 3 VS Seeker just for supporters and getting them back in consistency. You guys know what VS Seeker does. 3 floatstone. In case you couldn't tell. 3 retreat cost. 2 retreat cost. That's not too bad. 3 retreat cost. Of course, you want to be able to rush in retreat for free. Pretty good there. 2 retreat costs. 3 retreat costs. Floatstone's going to help you out a lot in this deck. Just to get you able to move around a little better. 3 muscle band. This is pretty good because you can attach these to your Dialga, also your Aegislash too, and Seismitoad, basically anything you're attacking with. But basically it'll allow Dialga to do 170 damage, which is a magic number for a lot of really popular Pokemon EXs, and so that's really good. You can full metal impact for 170, and you can knock out a lot of EXs, so that's definitely really cool about this deck. So the muscle bands are definitely really helpful there. We're going to want to run Sacred Ash, excuse me. It is 3 in the morning. Bear with me, guys. Sacred Ash, you might want to get a Bronzong line back, or you might want to get like an Aegislash back. If Aegislash is like an MVP player in the matchup, you know, and you get them knocked out somehow, and you want to get these babies back, go right ahead. Or if you need a heavy hitter, you know, and you want Dialga's back, go for it. Or if the fact that you're trainer locking your opponent is absolutely obliterating them, definitely another good thing. Also, the cool thing about Sacred Ash, we did lose Lysander's trump card, so this is a way for you to get Pokemon shuffled back into your deck, so it's definitely really good. This deck actually also does benefit from the fact of Lysander's trump card being banned, because your opponent just can't, you know, trump card all your metal energies back and, you know, knock out something and just be one big nightmare. We're going to run a Battle Compressor. This is really good. For getting, like, if you have a no supporter hand, you have a VS Seeker in your hand, you can just discard a supporter and VS Seeker. And also, it's really good to discard metal energy. That way you'll have early fuel for metal links. Normally, a majority of the time, if I have, you know, decent stuff in my hand where I don't have to try to VS Seeker for a supporter, majority of the time, I will just discard 3 metal energy from my deck. And also, this is really good late game too if you don't need it. If you're like scared of getting end and like you're gonna run into like, you know, 2 cards or like 1 card, you don't want to draw Ultra Balls, basically anything you don't want to get out of your, like, you don't want to draw into anymore, Battle Compressor is really good to discard that. So definitely a really cool card in here. A spec of choice is going to be Computer Search. Again, proxy. So Computer Search is going to be the A spec of choice for the stack, pretty much just to get anything out, just for consistency mostly. And 3 Steel Shelter. Pretty much this gives your steel Pokemon, gives your steel Pokemon basically Virizion. That's pretty much what that is. It stops special conditions. So this is also really annoying with Aegislash too. Pretty much you're just shutting off the fact that your opponent can't attack with anything that has, you know, special energy attached to it, and on top of that, you know, they can't affect you with special conditions. So this is really good against Toad. Honestly, it just really is, if you can get that up. This is just a really annoying combination. Also, the fact it's just a counter stadium to get rid of like fighting stadiums, get rid of Burbank City Gyms, Skyfields is going to be one big definite thing that you're going to have to worry about there. So this is, honestly, this is a really, really good card here just to have. I was kind of iffy on it, but after seeing what it can do through some playtesting and everything, I really like it. I really, 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 really like it. Alright, so now for the energy, we have 8 metal energy, and we have 4 DC. The DC are very essential in this deck because of the fact that they can pretty much go on all your attackers, and you'll have some kind of beneficiary from it. Benefit, I don't know. I felt like using the word beneficiary. That was completely the wrong word to use. I'm sorry. I'm extremely tired, and I'm trying my best to do this and make this like make sense. But yeah, DC is really good because, of course, you have your Seismitoad, and you have your Mewtwo, and you have your Shaman, and blah, 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 blah. And, of course, metal energy. You know, you have metal attackers. But that's it, guys. I really do apologize if this deck profile was like really bad and like awkward because I'm like super tired. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely feel free to like this video and comment. Also, go check out some other deck profiles and all kinds of other content on my channel. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys love the beautiful playmat. This is the first playmat, or this is the first deck profile that I've got to use this playmat with, so I was really excited. So I love you. Thank you so much. And this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out. Take care, guys.